Good morning, boys. Once again, welcome to the session 2 of online classes. I hope all of you are safe and must have studies during the vacation, and you must be following the instruction given by your parents and must be studying at least 3 to 4 hours per hour. We have done some chapters before we are announced. We have announced the break for online classes, and now from today we are again starting our online classes. And the first we'll start with the first chapter, that is number system. In number system, we'll go step by step, and first of all we start with natural number, then whole numbers, then integers, and then comes rational number and irrational number. Rational numbers are, and then we discuss the decimal expansion of rational number, what type of decimal expansion rational number have, how to represent rational number on number line, how to put some rational number between the two given rational number. Similarly, irrational number, what are irrational number and how to write irrational number. These all we are going to discuss in this chapter. So let's start first of all with natural number. Look at the board. This is number system, natural numbers. Natural number is denoted by n, and it starts from 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinity. You all are familiar with this. Then comes whole numbers. Whole number is denoted by W, and when 0 is combined with these natural numbers, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinity, they are called whole numbers. Then come integers. These integers are also called directed numbers because they are having a sign of negative or positive with them. So minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 up to infinity, positive. And whenever we are representing these integers on number line, after drawing a line, in the mid of that line we take 0. All the numbers, those who are in the right hand side, they are positive. All the numbers, those who are in left hand side, they are negative. And because they are having sign with them, hence they are called directed number. So minus 2 means a number is in the left hand side of 0. Its magnitude is 2, but the direction is minus. And this is plus 4. Its magnitude is 4, but the direction is positive. So it will be denoted, or whenever we are representing this number on number line, it will come in the right hand side of 0. Then come rational number. Rational number, a number is said to be a rational number if it can be represented in the form of P upon Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. Any number which can be represented in the form of P upon Q will said to be a rational number, and rational number is denoted by Q, where the integer is denoted by Z. So Q equal to P upon Q means a number which is in the form of P upon Q, where Q is not equal to 0. P and Q belongs to Z, will be a rational number. Now how to represent a rational number on number line? Say you are asked to represent 1 upon 2 on a number line. I am removing this natural number, integers and all. So how to represent 1 upon 2 and minus 3 upon 4 on number line. Represent 1 upon 2 and minus 3 upon 4 on number line. First of all, I'll draw a line. In the mid of that, we'll take 0, 1 upon 2. In 1 upon 2, we can say that denominator is 2, numerator is 1. Because denominator is greater than the numerator, this number will be less than 1. Say this is our 1. I am taking this 1 here, and this is the unit distance minus 1. We are taking a part of the line, number line, 0, 1 and 0, minus 1. 0 and 1. This is positive, so it will come in the positive direction. And this is negative, towards this 0. This number will lie between 0 and 1. Denominator is 2. Denominator is 2. It means we will divide the space between 0 to 1 into 2 equal parts. Say this is the midpoint of 0 and 1, and say A is representing 1, and we took point P between O and A. This P will represent 1 upon 2. P will represent 1 upon 2. Similarly, suppose you want to represent minus 3 upon 4. Minus 3 upon 4. This minus 3 upon 4 will lie between 0 and minus 1. 3 upon 4, 4 is greater than 3. This number will come between 0 and minus 1. 4 is showing that we divide this 0 and minus 1 into 4 equal parts. Say this is P, and this is Q, and this is R. P, Q, R is representing the points, those who are dividing the space between 0 to minus 1 into 4 equal parts. So this P will represent minus 1 upon 4. Q will represent minus 2 upon 4, that is minus 1 upon 2, and R will represent minus 3 upon 4. This is the representation of rational number. And according to the definition of rational number, we can say that all natural numbers are rational number. All whole numbers are rational number. All integers are rational number. Because natural numbers are starting from 1 to infinity. And every natural number can be represented by keeping 1 as a denominator in it. 1 can be written as 1 upon 1, 2 can be written as 2 upon 1, 3 can be written as 3 upon 1. So these all natural numbers are rational numbers. All whole numbers can also be written by taking their denominator 1. So all whole numbers are also rational numbers, and all integers are also rational number, because until the denominator is not coming 0, if a number is in the form of P upon Q, where P and Q are integers, then that number will be called a rational number. In the next part, we will learn how to put rational number between two given rational numbers. Suppose you are asked Find 5 rational number between 3 upon 5 and 4 upon 5. Find 5 rational number between 3 upon 5 and 4 upon 5. 3 upon 5 and 4 upon 5. In this question, the denominators of both the rational number are same. If they are not same, then we'll make them same. Now 3 upon 5 and 4 upon 5. We want to put 5 rational numbers. Can we write 3 upon 5 because we want to put 5 rational number? 3 upon 5 can be written as 3 upon 5 into 6 upon 6, that is 18 upon 30, and 4 upon 5 can also be written as 24 upon 30. Because every number can be multiplied by 1 because 1 is the multiplicative identity. Whenever we are multiplying any number by 1, it is making no difference in that the value of that number. So 18 upon 30 and 24 upon 30. 3 upon 5 equal to 18 upon 30, 4 upon 5 equal to 24 upon 30. Now, between 18 and 24, how many numbers, how many natural numbers are there? 19, 20, 21, 22 and 23. So these are the number 19 upon 30, 20 upon 30, 21 upon 30, 22 upon 30 and 23 upon 30. These are the numbers, rational numbers between 3 upon 5 and 4 upon 5. If the rational numbers are not having their denominator same, then suppose you are asked write 10 rational number between 1 upon 3 and 2 upon 7. 1 upon 3 and 2 upon 7. We see that the denominator of first rational number is 3, denominator of second rational number is 7. First of all, we'll make their denominator same by taking the LCM of 3, 7. That is 3 into 7 equal to 21. So 1 upon 3 can be written as 1 upon 3 into 7 upon 7. 2 upon 7 can be written as 3 upon 2 upon 7 equal to 3 equal to 6 upon 21, and this is 7 upon 21. 7 upon 21 and then 6 upon 21. Now their denominator is same, but it is numerator here it is 7 and it is 6. So there is no natural number lying between 6 and 7. And we want to write 10 rational number between them. So we multiply this. 10 plus 1 is 11. Both the rational number will be multiplied by 11 by 11. So 7 upon 21 into 11 upon 11, 6 upon 21 into 11 upon 11. This is 77 upon 231, and it is 66 upon 231. Now, there are 10 rational number between 66 and 77. So, the numbers between (1 upon 3) and 2 upon 7 are 67 upon 231, 68 upon 231, 69 upon 231, up to 76 upon 231. So these will be the 10 rational number between the 1 upon 3 and 2 upon 7. In the next video, we will discuss about irrational number. Thank you.